Right, Mitchell. So it's expiration day, and your options are in money. How do we close out that day?
Well, there's a few choices. One, you can just let the options expire in the money. Um, Check with your broker first. A lot of firms will auto exercise any long options, even if they expire just a penny in the money. Some brokers will automatically sell those options for you. It really depends on who you're with. There's a couple things to keep in mind should you want to exercise your options. One, what's your cost of exercise? Two, is there a commission charge for exercise or just selling to close? Three, um, as always, just be aware of those ex-dividend dates. Um, Another thing you can do is just selling or buying to close the trade. So this will most likely be your best case when trading options. This is because until expiration, there will most likely be time value still associated with those contracts, even if it's minuscule. Um, Even on expiration day, there's still some time value there, and we never want to leave the money on the table. The only time I've seen it worth exercising over closing is on perhaps like if you have an adjusted option contract, but those are few and far between. They have they typically have lower volume and wider spreads, and maybe with the next dividend date coming up. Now, the third option would be a do not exercise request. So let's say you're sitting there, market's about to close on Friday, you got some options expiring, and you're long, say, two Amazon 1850 calls, and it ends the day at 1850.01. So it expired a penny in the money. So if you let this get exercised, you better have $370,000 in buying power to hold those shares. So if not, you'll find yourself in a margin call. Typically, brokerage firms will allow up to 4:15 p.m. to issue a do not exercise request. So those requests essentially would remove the contracts from your account and make that exercise null and void. Most firms won't accept this request until the expiration date, as your contract may still have time value. But this is a good way to get rid of those contracts when nobody's trying to pick them up and there's no bid out there. You don't want to leave yourself open to any expiration risk on the expiration date.